Is it cold?
Cold enough.
What is it, like 27 degrees? But we are ready to pour concrete. Marvin should be here pretty soon. But I don't think they're going to be here. I think concrete comes at 10. Hopefully it's not like the fiasco with the footings where they were 3 hours late. Barrett and I are checking the forms. We got our block outs there for our foundation vents. We got a rebar. You know, it's funny, normally on a small crawl space like this, I would use concrete block, but it's getting anymore where it's hard to find a good block mason. And my concrete poured walls guy is always available to me. He's just really good. So I decided to go and do this foundation out of this crawl space out of poured concrete, which is obviously far superior, but more expensive. So we have our piers there for our girder. They're dropped 12 inches. I like to drop my girders so the joist can run right over the tops of them. When you drop your girder down, the joist can ride over the top of it, Barrett. It makes the floor smoother. Because what happens is, if you try to make the beam, your girder flush with the top of the joist, there's like something fundamental in physics that keeps it from being perfectly flush. But if you, and I've actually seen, sometimes you'll see a hump in the floor where the girder is. Because the other thing is you have to use joist hangers, right? Joist hangers are expensive. Why use joist hangers when you can run the joist over the top of the girder? A lot of builders just don't think about this kind of stuff, and they'll just forget to tell the concrete guy drop the piers down so that you can drop the girder. The other thing they do is they forget to make the foundation a little bit taller, maybe 8 inches or so that you still have clearance underneath the girder in the crawl space. You have to have 18 inches minimum from the grade to the bottom of the girder to the bottom of wood. So the girder's LVL, so it's basically wood. A lot to think about.
Yeah.
It's cold, isn't it, Barrett? We built this house. These are spec houses. You know, they're not customs or anything special. They're nice, but they're not, you know, they're 1,600 square foot spec houses. And you can see here, we use concrete block, and even though you stucco it, the block to make it look better, you can still see the block lines through it. You'd have to put a really thick coat on, and nobody does that. So, and it looks fine. I mean, this foundation here will cost probably $5,000 less than this one. We had a little bit of a weird situation here where I got my girder running down the center of the house, but this porch offset isn't quite in the middle. So we had to put a pier right there, and a little pilaster right here to let the concrete from this wall go out and provide support for the end of the girder. So there's lots of little details that you kind of have to stay on top of even on a crawl space. So we shall pour today sometime. All right, we got to do a porta potty inspection. New job, new porta potty. Smells pretty good, not too bad. I think our spec houses are nice looking. Look at these. They just built those recently, Barrett. Those two little boxes.
Yeah.
over there. I don't know. I think
Building some more over there.
I know. I was going to show those on the way out. I think it's the same guy. So, I mean, this is an area where you would see spec houses, and hopefully we'll get to build all these. There's like 5 or 6 more right here. But this one's going to look kind of cool. It's more contemporary looking. So, I'm going to try to make all these look different. I don't see, this is what I don't like about spec housing. You know, they just take the same plan and repeat it over and over. Oh, you painted a different color. That's cool. Yeah, same houses, aren't they, Barrett?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe they're up there on that roof, that frosty synthetic felt up there. Oh, they've got ropes. That's good. But you see what I mean? These are just, those are the same houses. So in 1980, when I first started framing for this developer who just built only spec houses, he was a type 1. And he would have his sons go around picking up nails on the weekends, and then the next job you would get a bucket of nails. They were mostly rusty. That was back when everything was hand drives. You didn't have nail guns. I mean, only rich contractors could afford nail guns in 1979. But one of the reasons I got into design build was so that I could avoid the mental torture of building spec houses, the same one over and over and over again. I had a set of drawings. We went through this one subdivision, at least 20 houses, and it was just flip-flopping the plan. That's all it was. By about the 4th or 5th house, I didn't even need the drawings anymore. So, anyway, not an artist in construction by cracky. All right, we got concrete. We got the guys here pouring. Got a little snafu with the porch piers. The piers for the girder are supposed to be down 12 inches, but these are supposed to be up level. So they're going to add some more forms onto that really quick. It's not a really big deal. They also foamed. There was a gap there. We got that foamed, and we got them all slicked down with Earl